about your songs. You can talk about John 3:16, Austin 3:16, since I just whipped your ass.
Welcome to episode 6 of the Bookoo Fiya podcast. Appreciate you coming in. Today's guest is a friend, a stand-up comedian. Opens up for Brian Callen all over the country. Got his own podcast, The Cutting Weight. The gator boots or the pimped out Gucci suit. from the boot,
yeah.
Malik B.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Is it going to have a pause break so we're going to loop that in? Oh, don't worry about
We
it.
can put it in wherever.
We'll put it in.
I
don't know.
But we got an editor. We can do stuff.
Yeah,
we can pretty much do whatever we want.
Okay, all right. No problem. Well, yeah, I'm Malik B. Listen, long-time listener, first-time guest. People
thanks,
whisper when they see my chest. Thank y'all so much for having me, man.
Thanks for being here,
pleasure.
man.
Dude, we appreciate you stopping your push-up routine to come over here and talk with us for a little while.
Push-up routine. Why are you talking? You look jacked a little bit.
Nah, bro, I'm trying, man.
Look at these beefy guys like y'all.
We
y'all
are some beef cakes that
Bruh.
are trying to quit eating cake and eat only beef.
I can go out with y'all and just be like, walk to Hollywood Boulevard and be like, yo, they're like, who are these guys? I was like, oh, y'all don't know? It's the WWE Tag Team Champions right there. That's the mother, and they'll believe me.
Champions of the world. Yeah, bro.
The gumbo guys.
Yeah.
Beyond that.
Buy you Bash Brothers. No, bro. Me and Dan been doing the keto for the last few months.
I'm
I heard.
trying to stop cultivating mass and start like shaping the mass. You know,
Inform it.
I just want to get rid of some of
What did I say when I first saw you for the first time? Like, bro, you look taller, you glowing a little bit. Like you at that point where you know how women break up and they just get out of it. You at that get out of this thing. Like you glowing and you looking good, bro.
glow up from the flow
Little
up.
Steve Nash.
People, I feel like the most accurate roast that someone's ever given me, I've gotten it twice now, is the Bertier reference. They're like, I'm like, now I got the sunshine hair and the Bertier face.
Who's Bertier?
Remember the Titans? You know, remember the guy on the left side? He was in, what was it?
Oh my God! Yes, he got hit by the car.
The car, yeah.
With the
Whoever said that, yo, follow him. Follow him back on Instagram because I know you don't. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, that's so you do got that strong side.
Left side.
Either that or Buzz from Home Alone. I've got those.
No. Remember the type.
No, Buzz.
Get out of here, mama. Oh, the nurse. Get out. The nurse.
What's the matter? Can't you see that's my brother right there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, with the sunshine hair.
Yeah.
That's too.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
That's
So
Dude, have you seen the pictures of talking about like getting ripped? Have you seen the big dude from that? Like the
Who?
I know you won't leave me. The guy like the big dude.
Who's seen the big fat guy?
Big fat guy. Have
He's
you
ripped
seen
now?
it? Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
Ethan Suplee. He's swole as shit now.
Oh, word?
Yeah, the big fat dude.
Is he still acting?
I don't think he's done. He does a podcast now, but
Oh.
he's like really. I don't know if he acts no more.
Damn, good for him. He's
But yeah,
like
he's
jacked.
jacked
Yeah,
now,
he's like fit.
Yeah, he
he's
look-
like offensive lineman.
Oh,
He's looking big.
He in that movie, he was just like this sweetheart. I'm like, bro, get some balls. But now you like,
Yeah.
you know that was
Yeah,
jacked.
he's like, I was just being good at my job.
Yes,
you know?
he-
Right, yeah. He was just acting.
Calm down. Man.
He's like, yeah, I had something to draw from.
Yeah,
You know,
I got something
I
to
seen
draw.
the memes.
Right.
I seen the memes. Yeah,
That's how you
I ain't with
make
that
it.
singing shit.
That's how you know you make it when you're a fucking meme or a GIF. Use a
Right.
GIF.
Oh, bro, when I was a
Um,
gift. Yeah, I was sending women like all kind of like texts for no reason, just gifts.
The GIFs, because
Yeah.
I love playing with the GIFs on. That's like how I message too. As funny as you can send yourself as a GIF.
Oh, you can?
No, you.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah. I'm about to say, hold on. Well, in mine, it's not even like a goal now. It's not even an accomplishment. I made a whole post about it. Like, it's like, hey, bro, everybody can do that. Well, what the fuck? Yeah, nah,
Yeah,
bro.
but you're gonna have to train us, bruh. Put us
Oh,
in
yeah.
the fucking put us in the ringer.
Oh, say less. Oh, wait. Oh, y'all about to squabble? What is going on?
No, not each other.
Oh, okay.
No, but we want to fucking.
The way you looked at
we
him,
wanna
Nate,
cut-
goddamn.
I'm like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
put
You
that-
gave him that rock eyebrow, and I was like, what the fuck? What beef did I
no.
thought y'all was just
No, we're
doing
trying
with
to
keto.
we're trying to cut some weight.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, yeah.
Hey,
cut-
so
yeah, cut
you
weight.
got
I got
trained
it.
hands.
Yeah.
You know, mine ain't trained, but they
Hey, they
work.
register though.
Yeah.
They
I
I
register.
want to join like.
They're not trained, but they register.
They work.
I'm trying to join a boxing gym once all this COVID shit's done. Or
Yeah,
if I
bro.
can-
Yeah.
if I
I'm
can get in and
shit. I'm
now.
training now. I'm
You are?
training.
That's what I'm
I got
saying.
like he already know. Like I train over there, East Hollywood, bro. We be out there like getting it. A lot of comics have been like literally like I'm over this shit, and they just come and I just hit the pads and shit like that. We got like a whole pull-up bar. We got the speed bag. We got the ab roller. You can come get in shape.
We'll throw you a few dollars, bro.
Yeah,
put us in the fucking game, coach.
Hey, bro, I be beating up Brian. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. I keep seeing all your videos. You looking up on Brian.
I'm gonna post them shits. Yeah, we be going in like he got hands though.
Yeah.
But it's no more comedy. Let's just be realistic. Hey, you know what's crazy? It's just so crazy how it's no blueprint to this shit. To the journey is everybody has their different kind of journey. Like look at y'all.
That's what's awesome.
Just because your height was like, hey, it looked like you can mount a TV. It started
like
as a
lumberjack
joke.
corn-fed motherfucker.
But look where you at now though, and it's just like you never
I'll
know
take
what
it,
the
you know?
exactly. It's just no fucking blueprint. And I like everybody was like, how did you? Like, man, it's just a journey. You have your own journey. All you can do is just like don't quit. That's why I tell people like shit. You know, if you quit, you would have never known what happened.
Right.
We all hobbits.
I mean,
out here,
That's
fucking Mordor,
Some
trying to fucking get it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, why
everybody left the Shire. They're out in Mordor now.
Damn,
And now the ring's looking at us like, man.
They got Bookoo orcs.
Bookoo orcs.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know I was watching today with this chick, or last night, and I fell asleep, bro. Harry Potter. That was like,
Bro, which one?
I didn't. Okay, so Chamber of Secrets, bruh. I didn't know how the second one. Yeah, I should have said the second one. But I
you
want
were throwing up like the deuce.
Nah.
Chamber
He was like
Secrets,
number
my
2,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, number 2.
deuce.
Hey, that shit was kind of hard, bro. When he was hey, listen, I'm trying to learn possum tongue. What is it, possum tongue?
Parcel tongue.
Possum tongue.
Possum tongue is hilarious. Hey, girl, let me hit you with that little possum tongue. You know what I'm saying?
Possum tongue. Get your little trash ass mouth the fuck out of.
my goodness.
A possum tongue.
Boy, I didn't know they had possums out here. I seen one on my back fence. So I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you didn't know they had possum?
No. I thought
I've been seeing a shit ton of skunks at the golf course because I went golfing twice in up in Burbank.
Little flex. Yeah, little flex.
they got
It's
skunks.
$15.
They really got
Little
skunks out here?
$15 for a cart and 18 holes out
Little
there.
got
flex a
skunks
little
out
bit
here?
there.
They got skunks out here, bro.
It's so funny because my
they
ex
got
old lady don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
And whenever I be at the house, she'd have a window open, and she's like, "Oh, it smells like there's a skunk outside." And I was like, "Sweetheart, that ain't no skunk. Your neighbor's blowing down." I'm like, "What are you talking about? A fucking skunk? They ain't got no skunks out here."
Why would you lie to that woman?
That's so funny.
Why would you lie to that woman, bro? Ain't never skunks out here. Hey, nigga.
But hey, I don't know shit, so I always
Right.
preface that.
It's almost like
disclaimer.
it's like is that like there's that like half split second moment where you're like, is that a skunk or is that just like some really good weed?
I don't know nothing about no skunk. I know that I smell something. I think it's weed.
How would you know like this skunk and weed? Like I by the way, to his people, I never smoked and drink in my life. So how would you know when it's like that stank? Like how would you know? It's
I
like,
feel like it's got more of an ass tinge, like for sure, like a doo doo, like there's shit mixed with like a stank with the skunk.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know nothing about what a skunk smell like in real life.
yeah.
But I
My
know.
dog got sprayed by a skunk.
Well, how would you know? But you know about the strong weed.
But I know about the strong weed.
But it stinks.
No, it smells fire. To
So,
me,
why would she say it's a skunk outside?
because she is sheltered.
Yeah,
And
it's
I guess-
comparable. It's
I guess
comparable. Like the initial
Okay.
like they have like a similar.
Well,
like,
no, it's more
I guess,
conditioning.
like,
I
the
guess.
way
You know
they
what I'm saying?
stink.
If you smell something a lot,
Okay.
you know, I guess you get familiarized with it.
Okay.
I ain't no fucking scientist, but I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You get familiarized with it. It
Yeah.
don't. You don't really.
Cause I smelled the skunk before, and that shit is
It's potent. That's
Yeah.
the word. It's
Bruh,
potent.
it's potent,
And
like,
weed
that's-
is potent, and the skunks is potent.
skunk is poking. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I was always curious about that. Like, yo, the skunk, because they be like, yo, is that stank? Is that stank OG or some shit like that?
And you never smoked, never
Never smoked a drink, dog. Yeah.
or drank.
Never drink. Yeah. And I grew up
From
in the South. I
Louisiana,
know that's
huh?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
huh?
But I was my pops. Like I was always
Yeah.
an athlete,
Yeah.
and then when I moved from after Hurricane Katrina, I was like 14, 15.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Is how old are you?
I'm right now.
Yeah.
I'm 28.
28. So
Yeah.
when Katrina happened, you were what, 13, 14?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
'Cause I was
06
15.
yeah.
So that's what I wanted to ask
He
you.
was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a sophomore.
So where did you go when Hurricane Katrina?
We evacuated from down the road in Buras, which is at the very bottom of the West Bank.
Yeah.
By Venice.
Okay.
But we was when Katrina happened, we was down the road by Venice in Buras, which is the very bottom of the West Bank.
I know.
We evacuated to Houma, which is
Way up north.
no, it's by Thibodeau. We evacuated 2.5 hours away, thinking we'd be all right.
No.
And the first night we was there,
Yeah.
Katrina knocked the fucking power out at the hotel we was at.
That's exactly what we did. It happened to us. Baton Rouge, yeah.
Yeah, and we stayed in the hotel or whatever for the one night, but then the power got knocked out, so we stayed in the car for a fucking couple days, and then my uncle's apartment that was that had no electricity in it. Yeah. But it was like, you know, and then the whole hometown was not just like I was like, man, fuck this shit. I want to go home. Right. And they're like, well, we can't go home.
Can't go home.
What do you mean? Can't go? Like everything's gone. We're like, all right. So the house is gone. All the shit in the house is gone. The town's gone. You know, I had to go to a new school.
Yep.
You know, I got in a fight my first day.
That's what happened.
And moved to another school. And then got in a fight on my second day.
It was at that point, and they don't understand. Like Baton Rouge, so I'll tell you my.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I lived in Baton Rouge, is an hour out from New Orleans. So when it was so much impact that also us knocked the whole power out in the city. But fortunately for us, we was living off of 2 generators for like 4 a month. That's how strong that shit was. So everybody was staying in school. I thought, listen, that was our pandemic. We was like, oh shit, get to go.
Yeah.
Hey, like I'm used to this shit, but we had electricity, we had phones.
Right.
But it wasn't raining as much as it was in Louisiana. I mean, in New Orleans. So we'll just go outside and play, like all that. But they had like families staying in the schools, like how they have homeless guys staying in like the schools now and shit like that. It's weird how it goes back. But the first day of school, they had like all these new people. So Baton Rouge like, well, shit, we was here first. So anytime like you see somebody new that you didn't know, you fight. So my first day back fighting, I never really like. There's like 225 is Baton Rouge, 504 is New Orleans. So it was like 225 versus 504. They made that shit like an event. I was like, bro, we got class. Fuck class. We got a fight going on like it's a wrestling match. And I was like, all right, no, I was like always that kid. Well, I was a class clown. But if you mess with me, then I'm going to throw hands because I was boxing. And I was like, I didn't want to get like suspended because my dad will literally like beat me up.
You had
and
a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. My dad was in my life. He'd give me an ass whooping, and then I miss boxing. I was like, well, I'm not about to risk this shit because I get to fight for fun. Like this is like get me in trouble.
And part of that is learning that you don't use it unless
unless you have to.
Yeah.
So it was like it was a Royal Rumble the first day of school, and it was like, man, Malik, why you ain't help? I was like, well, shit, it looked good from the outside in. I mean, it looked like y'all was doing some shit. We lost. Well, shit, you could have. I could teach you if you could come to this boxing class. I got it. But I'm just saying. But it was just like that territorial. So that I get it when you was like, yo, every time if you're an outsider, they gonna fight you. They gotta test you.
Yeah.
Like that's
and dude, it made me like it was the first time I'd ever had to meet new people. First time I ever went to a school that wasn't the one I was at. Yeah. And I was like, it was my first day. I went to New Iberia because my aunt got an apartment.
Now where is that?
It's between Thibodeau and Lafayette.
Okay.
Like,
so right now,
yeah,
okay.
It's like a.
It must be a small town.
It is.
Okay.
But my aunt worked for an oil company, so she was over there. So we went there for one day, and my first day was like the 3rd class.
Got you.
I had my headphones on, like big ones like these.
Yep.
Like listening to fucking music or whatever, and the teacher was up there talking about math or whatever. And I ain't want to talk to nobody.
I love how you just.
I ain't want to talk to.
I love how you just like being disrespectful, make it sound so cool. Right. Like and I had my headphones in, like these, like this. Yeah, she's up there doing her job. I don't give a fuck. And
it was my first day at a new place where all my shit had just got destroyed. I was pretty fucking.
I know. Yeah, you didn't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
Right.
No, wait. Everything was gone in front of you.
My whole town. My whole town got destroyed.
He was like on the bottom.
Because we got hit like
they got hit.
It's like a boot. I'm from the very tip of the big toe with a boot. We got hit before New Orleans. We were the first wave of the.
They got erased, man.
We were the first piece of land that they fucking murked.
And y'all don't even get talked about.
No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, half the town's gone. They had 3 schools down there.
Yeah.
Bouffeville, Buras, and Port Sulphur.
Okay.
And after Katrina, they all got destroyed. So they rebuilt one school and put all those people from the schools that went back into one school. They were rivals our whole lives.
So now y'all got
we were
friends.
at school.
And were you with them?
South Plaquemines. You know South Plaquemines?
I know exactly what South Plaquemines is.
That's the school. Yeah, they made that school after Katrina. And that's the reason they won the state championship all them years in a row was because they had all the best athletes from all them schools.
Oh shit, I ain't know.
Yeah.
So wait, did you go back when they?
No, we so my I went the first day I was in that class. This dude next to me was just trying to talk to me, and I was ignoring him. He was just trying to be nice. And the dude behind me took my headphones off my head. He was like, "You think you hard just because you're from New Orleans?" And I turned around. I was like, "Nah, bro, it ain't like that. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to nobody." And put my headphone back on, and he took my headphone off again, and he said some bullshit like, "Well, we don't take that kind of shit around here." Got up out his desk and punched me in the back of the head. So I got up and beat the piss out of him in the middle of the classroom. And the teacher, like the 4 dudes fucking pulling me off of him, the teacher hitting a little red button to fucking call the people to come in there.
Yeah.
And I go to the fucking principal's office. I'm sitting in there and I'm pissed. And this fucking principal comes in there and he's like, "You coming in here from New Orleans causing problems on your first day? We don't tolerate that around." I was talking all the shit. I stood up in this fucking dude's face. I said, "Man, fuck you." And I left. And I walked out of the fucking school.
Damn.
And because my aunt's apartment that she had just got was walking distance to school. So I was like, fuck this. So I walked back. And I told her I didn't want to go here no more. And I went to Thibodeau the next day. It was my 16th birthday.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was like your testing. I want to say a trial of what am I trying to say here?
Initiation, maybe.
Not even an initiation. It's just that your step into a new life. It's a manhood. You're adolescent at that point. And you were still like going through all these emotions. Like, bro, your town got ruined. Then I gotta act like it's normal.
That's probably the most
small
like, as
little
far as
piece-
like hormones
the small
and that
little,
shit's concerned.
the small little, shithole that I grew up in my whole life at the bottom of the bayou.
Yo, yeah.
And I don't know no different. It's an hour to get to Walmart. It's an hour to get to all the
It's
things.
a different,
It's like,
well, shit. That's how it was. I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
but that's how it was when I transitioned from Louisiana.
that's what I was gonna ask.
and y'all see
what happened with that? Because,
LA to
when
LA.
Katrina happened,
LA to Big L.
Katrina happened. You was in BR.
BR, yeah.
And then after that, when did you move here?
So I moved. So Hurricane Katrina was in 2005. I want to say 2006 or whatever. All right.
05.
So 05. My dad was he's naturally from out here.
Oh, okay.
And I have a little bit of family. Like his family is from out here.
Okay.
But all my mom's family, we've been living I grew up all my life in Louisiana. So I was the man. I was about to enter my freshman year. I was about to be the guy. Everybody knew me. Then my sophomore year. That freshman year, I was the man. That's like, oh man, I've been boxing, making people laugh, girls and stuff like that. I just lost my virginity in 8th grade. I was like, oh hell yeah,
I'm moving on up.
I'm moving on up, bro. I don't give a shit about grades. So
all that matters is the D.
Yeah, trying to have a kid right now. Shit, I'm going in raw. Nah, but so my dad just literally, I swear, he just moved us. Like literally, like to LA. I didn't believe it. All my friends like, man, I'm gonna come back. He just tripping. It's a summer vacation, and then he moved us like 3 weeks before, like school starts out here. So I didn't have time to make friends. I didn't have nothing. So I still had that Louisiana. I dressed different.
Yeah.
And in high school, so I'm thinking like, oh shit, I got to fight, and I'm hearing about gangbangers because that's what we did in Louisiana. You gotta like, yo, we don't know you. But then I came out here and I saw a Mexican. I'm like, what is that?
What is that?
Yeah, is that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell him. I'm not trying to be racist.
Not racist at all.
Yo,
we don't got a lot.
Louisiana is black, white, and a sprinkle of Asian. Just a sprinkle.
Bunch of Vietnamese.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I'm from the Midwest, man. There's not a lot of Mexicans.
It's not, okay, so thank you. So I was like, what is this? But then I started seeing any women. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what that is, but I like that. Yeah. Then my dad, so he moved us to Inglewood, but he took us to Culver City. So my first day was like a shell shock. I saw Indian, I saw white, I saw black, I saw Filipino, I saw Mexican. I'm like, what the fuck what are you? And then I saw the Indian with the dot. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So, but I was just more like as a fan of like, oh shit, this is a new world.
I'm in a different world.
I'm in a different world. Then their classes is different from Louisiana classes. Like high school, I don't know. Did you go to high school? Oh, okay.
I went to all my elementary, middle, high, and college, all in Louisiana.
Okay, in Louisiana. So you already know like how we get there. We talk shit. We go eat breakfast first. Then we go to
we
class.
go to class.
Yeah.
They have this thing called like we had to like sit in a period of where it's not your real class. They just want to make sure you. What is it called? Homeroom. Did you have a homeroom?
They had it for like. It was like
that was like
10
mixed
minutes.
in with
It was like
they
10
mixed that in with the first hour of school with like the breakfast.
Okay.
Like we had breakfast at like 7 to 8 o'clock, and you had like the last 15 minutes was like when you were supposed to be in homeroom, so everybody could be counted and shit. And you went to your first class that.
Oh,
it was kind of like that, where it was like
Terra. We didn't have it. Terra High School. We didn't have that.
Yeah,
I didn't have that.
they didn't have it down the road in Burris, but they had that in Thibodeau.
Okay.
So when I went to Thibodeau.
Oh, Thibodeau, they had that. So we'll just start our class like from first period through 7th period that day.
That's
like,
how
that's how it like, yo, we didn't have any home. I'm like, what is homeroom? And then I just started seeing like, I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, I started getting friends, start asking questions, and then they just leave me for after 15 minutes. I'm like, wait, now I gotta go.
That was
Wait,
my boy. My boy, you supposed to be my partner here.
What class?
You my companion. On
Exactly.
This journey. Samwise.
Exactly.
What the
Yeah, you so
Right.
but I know I can box. I know I can fight. But then the gang culture. So this was how smart I was. I was like, all right, I don't know too many people, but I'm gonna break the rules. I'm gonna start selling candy and chips. And just put the word out, like, yo, this guy, like, yo, I got all the stuff. So they was like, I'm the plug for the candies and chips, because they ain't had that. So I just started, I go to Smart and Final,
Malik,
get everything.
Malik was moving weight. Huh?
I was moving.
He's moving grams of sugar.
Grams of sugar and
Yeah.
chips. What, you want the hot Cheetos before first period? I got you. And all that. So they just come like, what's your name? Oh, well, Malik. And that's
Open
how
up the
I-
jacket.
And then
just
they're like, and the girls are like, oh, son, so,
Yeah,
so where you from, boy?
exactly. I have my
I like
accent.
that accent,
Yep,
boy.
Exactly.
You just need a reason to talk.
That's it.
Give me
I don't
a
think
reason.
That's it.
I don't think the
Hey,
girls
look,
in
I
there
ain't coming
saying
up to you.
bar.
Hey, how you
Yeah,
doing?
Yep. But then the
guess
guys, that's when the dudes, then that's why I had to show them I had hands too, because I got in a fight with.
Don't get mad at the new guy for
the
taking
new guy.
your shit, for your girl looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Your girl-
But word got out that I boxed, and then I had to put hands on one, and then that's how I knew the game back. Well, he was from
Oh, he think he hard because he from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hands.
Nah,
Yeah, blah, blah,
exactly.
blah, blah, blah. We'll see that.
and
And
that's
then you
what
don't see out that eye for a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, but they shoot out here, so then I was like, all right,
Yeah,
well, I ain't gonna do
They
it.
shoot where we from, too.
Exactly. They shoot- you get, but was more murders. Well, it's more murders reported in Louisiana because it's small, but LA, it's a
Yeah, you
lot.
probably
It's
just
what-
get
yeah,
erased.
I don't
Get
know
erased.
nothing
And
about it.
Exactly.
I know that
yeah, yeah.
don't start no shit.
Oh
There
nah,
won't be no
there won't be
shit.
no shit. Nah, every,
But
and
if
I'm
you want to
remain
start some
peaceful.
shit,
Yeah.
Thank you for calling hands. This is Nate. I'm gonna help you. Would you
Nate,
like the
Nate.
one-hit quarter or the two-piece biscuit?
Whatever you want. The combo is up to you.
All right.
Nah, but it's just like the mentality of a whole different it's a culture shock. And then you get and it's crazy how human beings are, because we can get acclimated, we can like get in line with it, or we can be our own, like, yo, no, this is who I am, and I want, this is what I can bring to LA. And now more people you meet, they're from somewhere else anyway out here in LA.
Right.
So it's never, I don't think LA is a real town.
Yeah,
It's like the true meaning of the melting pot. It's literally just all
see,
sorts of
I
different
think it's
communities.
different. I don't think it's a melting pot. I think there's a lot of people from a lot of places, and I think that I
think
was
it's
saying
specific?
before was I think New Orleans is a gumbo. Louisiana is a gumbo because it's got all these different pieces, all these different people from places or whatever in one fucking bowl.
Yeah.
And they all together. And the culture is adapted from that.
LA
is a fucking buffet with all the things, every single thing.
I can see that.
But they in their own little
You
containers.
start in Santa Clarita,
and they not
with,
together.
Like the suburb.
You start from the bottom and you work your way to the top, and they got people from everywhere, but
I
they're
was
not
going top
fucking
down, but-
together. They all
Sometimes, you know, at the buffet, you got the separate portions, but then you get the little tray and you put it back. Sometimes people take that tray, I'm gonna get the mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna use that same thing,
The same spoon.
spoon, and put it in the corn. Now you got the mashed potatoes
Oh,
in the
yeah.
corn, and that's why you got Mexicans in Koreatown. So I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I get where you're at.
Yeah,
I-
yeah. You know what? Is that what gentrification is?
I get
is
what
that-
you,
Corn
I'm glad
and
y'all
mashed
followed me
potatoes?
to that.
Is that what gentrification is?
Nah, gentrification is when like HGTV comes in and they're like, all right, there's a house right there. We're gonna take it down. We're gonna rebuild that house, and it's like downtown Detroit where the land is like dirt
Cheap.
fucking cheap because every house around that
And they build
dirt
it up.
fucking cheap. So then they build it up, and that raises the rent for everybody in the neighborhood because the neighborhood's nicer now. That's what gentrification is.
So you was okay. So you was 15. You was 15 when you moved here.
Yeah, like 14, I think. 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said your dad just brought you out here. Whatever.
What is out here? And
Damn.
literally left us for like a month because he had to go finish a job.
What did he do?
He was a paint contractor. Like he
Okay,
was the
for
biggest.
for
Like
movies
he.
and shit.
No, well, he did all the politicians' house in Louisiana.
Oh,
all like he was
Quality
that big.
painting.
Quality painting. But he had to do a job in Chicago. So this is about time where I was just selling candy. I didn't know too much. So I need to get to the gym.
I
My
love
mom,
that you didn't do drugs or drinks. So you slang candy
Slang
and
candy, dog.
fucking
Yeah.
Funyuns.
Cause I never smoked a drink. So I was like, all right.
Gotta have a hustle, man.
I gotta have a hustle. If I'd have sold weed, I'd have gotten. Even though the candy, you're not supposed to do it, but they was like, as long as it's not drugs,
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was making bank
I got them fun size Snickers on deck. Son.
2 for 1.
Say,
I used to
tell
say,
your-
I used to
say,
say,
girl,
so
tell your
two
friends in homeroom, come holler at your boy.
two
Malik
bags
B.
of chips, two bags of chips. for $1.
2 for $1. Yeah.
And then 2 for $1. And if you're a bad one of them bad bitches, you get it for free from time to time.
Yeah, if a
You know
bitch
what I
bad
mean?
enough, I
Yeah.
give it to her for free.
I got it. That's how the
Boy,
world works.
Popeye.
That's how the world works. If you cute, you get special treatment.
You know-
Everybody knows that.
Please tell me you know about Popeye.
What?
Popeye, the dude from the West Bank.
Nah.
Holden. Does the pull up? Does the Holden pull that up?
I'm from Algiers. I'm from Avondale. I'm from Wagaman. I'm from the West Bank. I roam that. My name Popeye, you heard me? I'm from the West Bank, you heard me? Hold on, let me hold it down for the West Bank real quick. Let me show you how we do it. Wait. Had a little bit of money, so the Lord did me good. Got all kind of shit. Got the glow sticks. I got the gotcha bag. Got the Hawaiian punch. That's, man, everybody
Hawaiian
won't holler
punch
at
is
Pop
easy.
what you need. I got it. If I ain't got it, I can find it. You understand? I'm selling glow sticks. Glow sticks that go with the yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man, I sell them for $1. I give them for free if, if a bitch is bad enough. I just be like, I'm trying to make an honest living. I be fucking with
That's what reminded me of.
Yo, I sell them for low or sell them for free if a bitch
I
bad.
give it to him for free if a bitch bad enough.
Yo, that's so fucking funny, bro. That's
Popeye.
that's America. That's copyright right there.
That's hey,
Beautiful,
bro,
you
hey,
get special treatment.
You know,
Yeah.
you just find
That's how it
trash
is.
on Bourbon
I
Street,
love how
you
he
get
was like, yo.
500,000 followers.
I love how he was like, yo, I'm selling the glow sticks for the yas.
Glow sticks with the yeah.
Why don't you just say, what's the yes? What is
Hey, bro, that's the yeah. A contraband.
What was that?
What the fuck?
That's so
Okay.
funny.
Yeah,
That's how you
but-
said. That's how you market a commercial.
Hey, bro, but you a marketing man right there, selling
Yeah.
the stuff when you come out here. That
What?
Being 16,
Sophomore year.
16 just with
Yeah.
the jacket.
Yeah, I had them in my backpack. No
Right.
books.
Nope.
All my books is in the locker.
Mm-hmm.
Fill my backpack up with like candy. They used to get mad when I ran out. So then another guy, my homie, was like, I need to get in on this. So I was like, all right. So we had like a little.
fine chicks love them hot Cheetos.
Yeah, the hot Cheetos, bro. Every time he'll run out, and then I'll run out because I run out. Like everybody, it was high demand.
Yeah.
So, but people wanted candy too, so I end up like I can't have 2 backpacks because security is tripping. So he was like, yeah. He was like, can I get on it? I was like, you can be on this candy business I got going. And he'll hustle. I hustle. We'll make literally. I pocket in like, I put in like what, $40. I pocket in like what. Like $80, $100.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
but I flipped it,
Yeah.
flip it,
Yep.
doubled it.
I bought shoes. I bought everything. So everything I was making money, but I didn't have I couldn't compete. I was a handsome guy. These old niggas had like cars and stuff like that. I was the new dude. These bad bitches had cars.
Right.
I was selling the bad bitches. But
I'm gonna say, cause like moving in high school,
Yeah.
it was an adjustment for me moving from a small town to a place that had a Walmart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we had 300 people in our whole
Yeah.
high school, and then I moved to a place with 1,200.
remember Albertsons?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bro.
all the time. Rouse's,
Albert, they used
bruh.
to have it. Albertsons. I would just
You fuck with Rouse's?
Trailer Park Boys freaking.
I don't know. Wait, wait. What is that?
Rouse's?
What's that?
It's like the Ralphs of Louisiana now.
I never knew. Wait,
It must have came up right when you left.
when I left, I remember Save a Lot. Remember Save a Lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly
Yeah.
Wiggly.
I had a.
still have Piggly Wiggly.
Remember the flea market?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a flea market. I stayed right there. I lived in Melrose, so I had this Baton Rouge Community College like right there. So I living in suburbs, and I had the Baton Rouge Community College like if you get out my suburbs right there, and you get out my suburbs, you make that left. I had the flea market. Next to that was a Save a Lot. If you want to keep going down there to Baton Rouge Community College, you had the McDonald's. Oh, you don't like McDonald's? Go down that street a little bit over. Right across that is the Burger King. Oh, you don't want Burger King? You go take that little left right there in that parking lot. You got KFC. Oh, you don't want KFC? You go down that street next to the gym, the YMCA. You got Subway.
Where's
Like,
the Jack in the Box in relation to that? Because my boy used to live right across from the Jack in the Box.
across the street from the Texaco.
Yeah.
Right there, and
Yeah.
across the street from the
My boy
Texaco.
used to live in them apartments right there across from the Jack in the Box.
Oh
So-
wait,
So you left Baton Rouge right before you could go do all the shit at Tigerland. Your hands could have been very helpful in Tigerland to some of your
Tigerland, yeah.
friends. You know what I'm saying? Your friends, one of your friends probably got his ass whipped, and he was
Tigerland.
thinking to himself,
Oh,
"Where Malik? Bro?
Wait.
Where's Malik?
Nah,
bro?
don't put that pressure on me, bro.
Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby."
Ricky Pop. Nah, but
See,
I'm
that's
glad.
what I'm saying. Your dad probably knew that shit. Your dad was probably all right. He's about to go
Well,
to high school. He's about to go
yeah.
to Tigerland. He ain't gonna do all that.
Listen, it's some baddies over there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'll go back. I went back after I filmed the movie Creed, and
You was in that?
Yeah, I was in the movie.
Oh,
Creed.
brought to you by the guy who's in Creed. What you did? You trained
sorry.
Michael B. Jordan by Malik B. Jordan?
Yo, you on fire right now, Nate. Nah. God damn. Nah, I went to LSU at the movie Creed came out. And I didn't know how many baddies was in there. I was like, God damn, that made me want to move home. And then I was there for like a week, and I was like, okay, I'm bored.
Because they all watch that movie, and they're like, I want a boxer.
It ain't even that, bro. It's just that they
like
different.
Something about them Southern women.
Like, they got the most gorgeous chicks I've ever seen in the world out here.
It's just the South, period.
They got no
personality.
Substance.
Who don't have
some
any
of the chicks here.
I'm
saying, I'm not saying all, but I'm saying some. But
no,
like,
not the girls in the South. That's
back
what
home, they got a
to.
different flavor. Is all I'm saying. And
I think women out here, they have flavor, but it's just they get caught up in this LA life.
That's
LA life is just,
Louisiana life is a lot different.
Yeah.
Getting caught up in that is way different. That's how you know
because
world star,
it's
not
simple,
TMZ.
Yeah. That's so perfect. That's so perfect. You end up on World Star on the Shade Room, not TMZ. You fucking right. That's your fame. That's your claim to fame.
That's where it's at. You're gonna go viral.
But I can't even get mad at women or people that really get caught up in this LA life, because listen, you know how many struggling actors are just trying to get in, or you know how many struggling people like we're on the outskirts. We ain't rich yet, so we're trying to get in. We're so many ways, so I can't really get upset of people trying to find their way. It's so many parties. It's so many distractions. You got to work at the same time. You're probably living with a roommate because the rent is high. It's just so much to do. It's so many variables. And then when they want to enjoy themselves, they're like, yeah. Then you got to go to audition, and you finally get an audition after a month. And then you go there, you got to pay for parking. You got to be there on time, and you just say your lines in there for like 2 minutes, and you leave, and you'll never hear from the same people. So it's just like it's like a hit or miss game. So you can't get mad at that. Like, fuck, I want to enjoy myself.
Oh, hell no, you can't.
Yeah,
but like I meant it more in the because I completely agree with you, and we know that.
Yeah.
But what I meant it more along the lines of like this one chick, pretty hot chick that was talking when I met out here when I moved out here. She was like,
do they know you was on a dating show?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Because he was on it.
All right, so
but this one chick, she was like, I told her she's like my accent. I was like, oh, thanks. You know, I'm from. She's like, where are you from? I said New Orleans, and she's like, oh my God, were you in Hurricane Katrina? I was like, yeah, I lost my shit in Katrina. She's like, were you in the Superdome? And I looked at her. I was like, no, bitch. I was like, yeah, me and Lil Wayne was eating beignets in the Superdome. Like, chilling. You know, just riding it out. Yeah. You know, weathering the storm.
Weathering the storm.
Oh, my God.
That's so stupid.
Were you in the Superdome?
Who says that?
People. That I guess didn't. See, that's the funny thing, though, is I think you might be able to understand it, too, is like certain things I don't know are things.
Yeah.
Or things. Does that make sense? Like my Katrina, like the Katrina thing. Like you went through it too.
Yeah.
Like I just assumed everybody did that before. Mm-hmm. And then I realized very few people did that before.
Correct.
Yeah, I was chilling.
Like yeah, like he exactly.
I was up in the Midwest.
He was watching it.
Watching it on the news, like, oh, that's terrible.
Oh, the
Pat,
levees,
give me
bro?
back my controller. It's my turn.
Dude, Dad, turn off the news. I don't care about all these ships that where land is supposed to be. Like,
hold on, turn it back on. Kanye West said something about George Bush.
Right? Yeah. Jesus, that shit was
I forgot
hilarious.
about that. That's funny.
Nah,
that was when Mike Myers was sitting there like, he didn't know what the fuck to do.
You know what the
That was like right after Austin Powers and shit. He's like, everybody loves me.
Yeah.
I'm a fat bastard. You know. Like,
that was so funny. But yeah, it's just like it's a weird thing. Now everybody can relate. This is how the quarantine is. I'm talking about March quarantine. That's how the city was in like New Orleans. It was like, yo, we couldn't. Everything was closed. Yeah. No, everything. Nothing was open. We with your family or whatever. Some people are working with their family, but that's how. If you want to relate to how Hurricane Katrina, how you survived, because a lot of people died, which is the pandemic. Right. If you survived this, that's how it was in Hurricane Katrina.
I was telling all of our friends about it because he was having a rough time with it. He was kind of like, bro, you know, it's quarantine, blah, blah, blah. I was like, look, player, let me tell you something, bro. I get it. Yeah. This is something that you ain't never had to deal with. It's out of your control. You didn't do nothing wrong. It just kind of happened. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's just you're living your life and then boom. That happens, right? Yeah. At least you got a house. At least you got electricity. At least you can fucking get the internet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can still go get food at the store. Right. You can still
Toilet paper's
FaceTime
back.
your fucking friends and your family and whoever.
yeah.
You know, they ain't had none of that back then. I didn't have a cell phone.
Right.
We didn't have cell phones. Was not big yet.
We had the
They was
razor
just
phone.
starting. They wasn't. It was before razors.
Oh shit.
It was right before the razors because I got a razor when it came out.
Remember the single?
With my fucking I
wanted
you
a
know,
razor
with
so
that,
bad.
That
Yeah,
female
I had one. We got
wanted-
we got the family plan. The whole family got razors.
Oh,
But I
that was popular down south, bro. That
But
was,
it's just like I was just trying to tell them, you know, be appreciative of that shit. You know?
flip that shit.
I would always like just scrape it on my face. I knew it wouldn't cut.
It wasn't what.
It
Yeah,
was gonna cut
Yeah,
shit.
this
I was just like,
it
ooh,
was
I got
that
my
thin,
Oh, check it out! Look how thin it is.
bruh. I wanted the razor. So remember the singular phones? My dad gave me.
I had
my-
the slide after the.
Oh, the
slide.
sidekick. So I got that was my first thing when I got out here because that was big out in L.A. But I had this like Sprint phone where like one side was the telephone, and if you press the other button, and then it's like the other side was like the screen or something like
Yeah,
that. And it was
yeah.
like a Sprint. I was like, man, I ain't gonna do this shit. But it was cool though down south. But then when I got out here, they was like, nigga, what you got, a two-way phone? Nigga, go get your ass a pager. Nigga, get this goddamn
over
boost.
here.
Yeah.
Bruh, so they was like, I begged my parents, because the only thing that had sidekicks were T-Mobile. So I begged my parents, and they was so cool, so they bought the family, like, T-Mobile. Damn, I kind of live white a little bit. My pops was gifted me a lot, bruh,
Yeah,
but
took
he
care.
gave me like the side. My first phone was like the Sidekick LX or something
Yeah.
like that, and I was like, oh, my first going away message. Remember the
Right.
away message?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, new phone. And then I had like a like what was the quote? I think it was like a Nelly quote. Like I think it was like that song like Shawty, 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 what your name is? And
Underlay.
You talking about the ringtone?
yeah, no. I had so on AIM you had like if you want an away message,
yeah.
and then somebody will text you, they'll see the away message. So my away message, my first thing was like new phone, and it was like ...
Be all.
Shawty, 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 what your aim is? And that was it. Yeah,
Hilarious.
that was it, and that was it. And I ain't have like not one friend. So I was like, nobody text me. But
Hey, bro.
I remember.
I got to build my network up first, did I?
I remember the Razor when I had that. That was my first phone I had with a ringtone on it.
Okay.
And I remember my ringtone was "Wanna Be a Baller."
Yeah.
Wanna
And-
be a
Baller. That's still his ringtone. That's still
yeah, ain't
his
shit
ringtone.
changed. Ain't shit
Ain't
changed.
shit changed.
I get in his car right now. That shit is
I had
that's
money
queued
on
up.
my phone.
Ludacris money, when I was in like middle school, I was like 8th grade or whatever. They had that like hot new ringtone app or whatever. I don't even.
Yeah.
I think everybody had the same damn app. But Moneymaker, like by Ludacris, had just come out.
How did that
Shake your
go?
money, make it.
Yeah. Oh, I could sing that whole.
Oh, that's when he was dying.
Yeah.
Shake your money, makes you do.
You need to get
come
back.
on, come on, come on. Yeah,
Right.
I remember
Get back, motherfucker! You
that red light
like
district
that.
was hard. I was a fan of Ludacris.
Yeah.
He had that that was the one where he had the video with them big hands in
Big
the
on.
bathroom. and he-
Hands up.
Yeah.
Them hands up. He walking
Another
down the
one.
street. Yeah. I was watching that. That's crazy. I was watching that video, like, cause I did my own verses. Like lately, me and this funny guy, named Mike Turner, and he
Running back from the Falcons.
nah, he's from Phoenix. He's from Cincinnati, but he came from Phoenix.
Mhm.
And we'd do like our own when the verses was cool. Wasn't like, man, I bet you. So we did like T.I. versus Ludacris. We did who else we did? We did our own shit. And I was like, man, we was watching the videos. Ludacris is the most creative. Before the baby, he was the guy who creates so many fun videos. Saturday, when he had the chicken, bro, he had that one. He had the roll out, and he had the big head, bro. He had so, and even with the song
big hands,
the big
yeah.
hands. So it's just like so many. And he had the animated, the club and the moon is full. Who the fuck for what? Let's just dissect that bar.
We were talking
The
about
club and the moon is full. What the fuck is that? Hey man, I'm trying to go to the moon. Well, shit, it's too packed out tonight.
Did you ever do any with the big timers?
You said what?
The big timers? Did you do any with the big timers?
Nah, nobody can't. Nobody. Come on, bro. That's like class. Who you gonna battle? Who is Big Timer gonna battle?
That's what I'm saying.
Number one stunner. Like no,
They can't.
Come on, man.
That's
it's
what
like
it's
that. They need a movie on. You heard about the Master P has a documentary coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, on BET.
No
I'm not
Limit?
gonna watch it, but I'm gonna hear about it.
Dude, that shit was so. My boy was telling me the other day about the Soulja Slim shit with when they got Snoop Dogg off the Death Row Records or whatever. You know about that?
Nah, what happened?
Dude, you got to check that shit out. I'll show you. I'll send you a video. But
Okay.
basically, Snoop Dogg had a deal with Death Row Records, with Suge Knight or whatever,
Okay.
and he was also working with Master P and them, and he wanted to get out of his shit with Death Row and go with Master P, and go to No Limit. But Suge Knight and them said, you ain't getting out the contract, blah, blah, blah. We got you, whatever. So Soulja Slim and a couple of his boys came over to Cali from New Orleans.
Oh,
and,
so
and
this is
shook
like-
that boy down and basically.
Oh, they went out of their territory.
They basically came. They was hired, came out here on some shit and was like, "Look, motherfucker, Snoop's out. He's coming with us, and you gonna let him." And they
Shook?
yeah, and they shook that boy down, and Snoop Dogg joined Master P, No Limit.
Damn. Yes.
But that's some real. It goes a lot more than
hip-hop
that,
history
but
right
it was
there.
cool shit. Yeah, I don't know. That could be, but that's what I saw. It was fucking
Shook,
gangster
dog.
shit.
All right.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I'm saying. Because like, I don't know. This is something different. But man, there was something else I was gonna fucking say about it, but I forgot now. Whatever.
I hate when that happened.
Right?
I hate when that happens.
So what would you say like before, like pre-quarantine, like top couple things that you miss pre-quarantine that you can't do now? I mean, stand up obviously is like the big one.
First three
Shit,
things
I was
you're gonna
doing
do.
stand-up.
Yeah,
I
I
was
was gonna
doing
say you
stand-up.
still doing it.
Yeah, well, tell us that real quick.
That shit was fun.
How's that
Wait.
been going? Because
Oh.
I feel like people are just out like
Well, I think
begging to laugh.
you're on a
so, like, the
timeout
crowd's
right now.
probably-
Yeah, we're on a timeout right now,
Yeah.
but it was so much fun. Phoenix was the best.
It looked like y'all were having so much fun. on
Oh
social
my
media,
God,
bro.
that Phoenix trip was like I would live 3 times over just to do that trip again. It was
Yeah.
so. Oh my God, that's the one with Chappelle.
Yeah.
Chappelle was on.
It's
man.
y'all two opening for
Yep,
them, too.
yep. So the
Mhm.
prior week, Houston, we did Houston. It was me, Brian, Brendan Schaub, and and that was, and then Stevie Blue Eyes has a guest spot. But we did that show, and it was so much fun. And the riot started happening. It was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
and nobody got COVID. So then he was like, hey, we're doing Phoenix. I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And Chappelle, we bringing Chappelle on because originally it was Tim Dillon, and I guess like Malik B came. So then Malik B and Chappelle and Brendan Schaub and Brian, and every Phoenix show for one that town was bro. We
Yeah.
stayed in an Airbnb. All right, me and Chappelle was in. Of course, they put the 2 black guys in their room. Yeah, let y'all do y'all black shit. And then we had. I'm not just messing with you, nah. But it was so.
We
And
left
then,
watermelons on the pillows.
Jesus.
let y'all feel welcome. Nah, it was so much fun. I rather that because me and Chappelle had so much fun in that goddamn room.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
Yo, did Brendan and Brian and then Jay Schaub and Stevie Blue Eyes. It was just, bro, it was so, we had this big ass Airbnb, I said it twice, Airbnb mansion, and it was just like waking up, like Brendan, everybody was chill, but I was always energetic. I was like, let's fucking work out. And then I was like, bro, relax. Like, you'd think I was on drugs and I never did drugs before.
7 a.m.
7
dude.
a.m.
Stop doing
No
push-ups
coffee.
in the kitchen. I'm trying,
Right.
I'm trying to get some coffee.
Oh, but no coffee. But nah. Then after that, at the Phoenix, we did San Antonio. Am I right? Yeah, San Antonio. And then, unfortunately, I was having so much fun again. And
How many minutes are you doing at these spots?
I was hosting.
Oh.
So I do, so they'll let me do, some days I do like 15 minutes up top,
Oh hell yeah.
10 up top if we doing like a couple of guest spots. But yeah, they just let me,
fucking
because
cool.
I asked Brian, I was like, I want to host and then
Right.
get my hosting skills up.
Yeah,
That's-
dude. Because like
yeah.
a lot of hosting is, especially with just keeping the energy going.
That's all I did. And,
yeah.
and then
And
match
that's-
it. And
and it
match,
matches
yes.
you.
So that's what I'm saying. I didn't know I was good at it.
Yeah.
Me
So
neither.
I remember the first time I saw you was at a Flappers open mic,
Yeah.
and you just took the energy from the room from some dude being like just like a quiet dude who wasn't
Hi,
jokes.
my name is Steven, and I
these are my
fucking,
jokes.
I'm an
I'm
infidel.
gonna be really funny right
Hey,
now.
can we, before we say that, isn't that like describe Flappers open mic? It's just like,
I mean, it's like the smell of shit wafting in from the bathroom.
yeah.
You know, and then
I think I said that on stage. I was
Yeah,
like,
you were roasting the fuck out of Flappers.
You're
That's
saying you hosted. You like being able to host.
Yeah.
You like got to host those shows in
Correct,
San Antonio or
correct.
Phoenix or whatever.
Yes, and then San Antonio, we got caught with the
With the-
we as in them, because I mean I can say that I didn't get it because they're healthy now, but yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, hey, bruh.
yeah.
You know, it happens, but it's fucking, you good. Everybody good.
Everybody
So,
good now, yeah. So we
you
just
know,
doing a little time out.
But you are the, like, fuck that noise.
yeah,
You are a great person to be hosting because you got that energy.
Oh,
Like
thank you,
was
bro.
saying, like,
Thank
con-
you. Yeah.
changing that energy, keeping that
Yeah.
positivity in the room.
yeah. You
know,
can
the
switch
ener-
the. You can take. I mean, obviously, like the people you're performing with, the ballers too. So they're gonna be keeping the crowd up and shit like this. You don't have to really worry about the ebb and flow of the crowd. But sometimes somebody might, in an open mic or something like that. Just the power of like bringing the energy back and like playing off of what just happened. I feel like you're really good at. So.
Thank you, bro. What was the Flapper story you gonna say?
Yeah. Oh, so you literally just started roasting. I think the bartender too. there was all these people that, because like everybody was in the back of the room, and a main room show had just ended, so like people were kind of poking their heads in, and you were like making fun of the people poking their heads in, or like just at least, not making fun of them, but just kind of like, hey, what you doing back there? Come here, I gotta tell you something, you know.
Like, yo, believe in me, please.
Right, yeah.
Sit down.
That shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's.
But yeah, and then once I saw you there, I was like, man, I gotta get this guy on the Jungle House show.
Bro, Jungle House shows are lit. Bro, you had me in that backyard in front of like 15 chairs, and like 8 of them were empty. And I want to say,
and all couches too, all couches.
And all couches, and the dog was barking. And then only thing I came out of that was that goddamn crack popcorn. I don't know why the fuck. That's why I kept coming back. He was like, yeah, you want to do my show again? I'm like, fuck.
That kettle
popcorn.
corn.
That kettle corn.
No, I don't. But
the kettle corn, and then, his shows is dope. If you crack, because it's all comics, and it's like a couple of people that like he know.
Yeah.
By the way, comics, you got to be a better draw. He give you the flyer, promote it. Look,
Right.
so
Now it usually got going after an hour and a half, but like a lot of a lot of the big name dudes though, they had other shows at like 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So like I don't know if you might have had a show that night at a later date, but
I did a couple times, and I wanted to go up early. Everybody was like, oh damn.
Everybody was like I literally
pregame spot.
Because I had a show that had like Ari Manis, Tim Dillon. I think you might have been on the same show.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember that, but I remember you had me on like a great show, and I was like, I got another show.
Right.
And I went up early, and then I went to the people IG. I'm like, fuck that shit. That's the show. That shit looked so hard, and I was like, I just came from there.
Yeah. It
basically like, show up on time.
That's why I would tell people like doors 7, show at 8 o'clock, and then I would still fucking end up starting the show at like 8:45 because it's like I can't be doing the show for like dogs to human ratios. Like I'm not that good of a ratio.
Dog, I don't know what about that 10 o'clock hour, dog, but your shit be packed. I was like, you motherfucker.
And that's
But every time
it's a shame though, because I try with
the crowd is dope.
I try with the kettle corn though. That's how I try to get them in there.
Oh, that kettle corn is
limited supply.
That kettle corn is almost getting better than getting paid. $10 at the Hollywood Improv late night, Mike.
You know, it's funny. I got my
they used to pay me $10.
I got that set list.
I'm so mad at the goddamn Hollywood Improv.
Just for like an hour?
No, yeah, they used to
to host or to just
no, the fucking late night Mike.
Oh,
late night Mike when they remember everybody used to be on Hollywood Improv on Sundays and Rita book you.
Oh, okay.
Rita used to book me like I was her little baby, and then I was like, yeah, Rita. And she was like, don't worry, you're going to get paid. You get to work out no material. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get paid. I was like, yeah, I'm here to read this to me. He was like, yeah, Malik, fill out this. They fill out my form and slide me $10. I was like, what the fuck? What is this? This is not even gas money.
Is this my per diem? Like, is this to get a
Hey, I thought I bombed how much they paid. I was like, $10. What? I didn't do good? Certain jokes y'all didn't like? What the fuck is this $10 shit?
I remember, I know I got, the one time I did anything at the Improv, I got the set list. I got the little chick at the front desk to print me out an extra one. I got the little chick at the front desk. But I got her to print me out a copy of the fucking the set list that they hang up on the wall and shit.
Okay.
Because my name was on it. It was the only time I ever fucking did it.
At the Hollywood Improv.
Yeah. So I got the host for Theo over there.
Oh, hard.
But I got it printed out in like a little frame on my wall.
I remember
and
that night. We took a picture that night. I supported. Yeah.
Jane Johnson.
Yeah.
Willie, a couple other people are on it. And I was like, my dog.
Bro, we had the same show. I tried to kid. We was on the same, but we was on at the same time. Yeah, remember that? I was like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" You was hosting. Yeah.
But that's what because
you was in the main room. I was in the lab. I'm like, yeah, you was big time me a little bit.
No.
That was Nate's first time.
Nate is the most humble guy.
That was the second time I ever hosted.
Yeah, no. Listen, I wanted to see a set. I remember I was mad that we took a picture out there and then outside and we both had to leave because the show was about to start. I think what show was I doing? Was I doing Garland? That was a Friday night.
I can't. It was a Tuesday night.
I think I was with you. I think it was you.
No, it was 1,000% Tuesday.
Brian?
It
was Tuesday night. So it was
Thursday night.
Yeah, I don't know. I was working. I was pissed because I wasn't able to go.
I know. Wait, because Fridays I know it's Jeff Garland. Had to know because Colin would do the main room. It had to be Friday.
It was Thursday, February 6, 2020.
Well, what was you got the lineup?
Yeah.
What was I doing?
You should have seen Nate when he came home to like when he first got that show. He comes in, he's like
cheesing.
Just cheesing. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, fucking some fire news. Fucking fire.
Yeah. I remember with him when he was asking. When we was outside the Comedy Store. He was like, "Yo, should I ask Theo? Because we got a relationship and we're both from the same like state.
Right.
And they're like, yo, can host." And that's when he was.
But that's because I was.
He was coming to Louisiana.
Yeah.
And you talked to him. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, you should fuck it. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I was,
Yeah, all right, bro. I'm
gonna do it. I was like, why not? I was talking. We had a whole conversation.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, why not? What's the worst? The worst he can do is say no.
Yeah.
And real shit. I was like, bro, you ready? He was like, yeah.
That was the first time I ever hosted a show.
Yep.
He just goes.
Because you remember you did 10 minutes. You invite. He was like, everybody gonna be there, and he was like, I can bring people. He kept saying that. You just listen to all the pros. I was like, bro.
Well, no, I was
fuck
saying
all the pros.
I wasn't saying I could bring people. I was saying me and my friends were already going. We
Already
had
going.
tickets.
Okay, yeah. Oh my bad.
My friend had already
sorry.
bought
I'm
6
sorry.
tickets for me and a group of our friends.
I apologize.
And I was like, oh, I'm trying to help him promote. It was
No, I
so-
apologize. I apologize.
Oh, fuck
Like
you.
Theo
No.
Vine, like Theo
with
Vine
my
is a
brother,
bringer
so
show.
look, bro, I got a list here of things that I bring to the table.
I
One is, like,
apologize.
I got 7 of my
I know.
bodies.
I apologize. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry.
We
for
all
making you
gonna
look
pay
like-
full price.
I didn't mean it. I apologize. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's
man,
fucked
I
up.
just think it's
Should we do?
Yeah,
do the
let's-
impression?
Oh yeah, this is what I've been waiting for all show about.
I can
all
talk.
right. So if you had anything you could say to Donald Trump, what would you tell him?
Bro, who would you vote for Kanye Trump?
Kanye, I've been thinking about him for VP. He's got a lot of good ideas. I mean, taking all of his business, putting it in China, very good idea.
Yeah.
I like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a good friend of mine. I like his rockets.
Where's that second stimulus check?
Yeah, I need to know that.
Oh, the second stimulus check. I
He was
mean,
my man.
Mitch McConnell,
I haven't get my.
little turtle man, he's going to get it done.
I haven't received my. I haven't received my.
I had to make sure that I signed every copy. So everybody will get their copy. It's going to be a good copy. It's going to be the best copy. People are going to say that this check is probably going to be the biggest check they've ever seen in their life.
Now, I like that. Now, I ask you a question, a serious question. Let's say you don't win in November. And you
Fake
have
news.
You have wait. I know. I get it. I hear you. And you have the military behind you. Would you just say I'm not stepping down?
People have asked me,
Yeah.
will I accept the results of the election?
Yeah.
And that depends. It depends on a lot of things. One, will I win? Of course, I'm number one.
Okay. Wait. What?
Number one in all the polls. Fake news. If you say anything
I
else.
just saw the latest polls.
The latest polls.
Yeah.
Where did you get that information?
I got it from.
Oh, CNN. Fake news. The failing New York Times.
Well, that's what. It's
The China virus.
No, it's the corona.
The China
I get what
virus
you're saying, but I
is
think-
gonna come. It's gonna come back,
Okay.
and it's gonna be great. It's gonna
gonna come
wipe
back.
out all the bad
What do you-
stuff.
What do you mean? No, we're trying to make it go away. It's a
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe Biden doesn't want to test. I love testing.
What time out? I don't
I just took a test. It was a cognitive test. I knew my elephants. I knew my monkeys.
Wait, talking about. It's not a zoo test we're talking about. We're talking about like livelihoods. And Joe Biden told me if I don't vote for him, I'm not black. So I just figured like that.
100%. If you
Looking at myself.
Yeah, I'm looking at myself right now, and I just figured. And I figure I
mean,
have to joke. I have to vote.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about skin color. I mean, look at my face. It's pretty much orange.
Yeah.
No one talks about orange people's rights.
Well, it's not
you
too
know.
many people orange out here. It's not too many. Like, aren't you that guy? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are you doing? Like, I asked the question: are you gonna step down or not?
Am I going to step down? I mean, I probably will step up to a higher position.
Wait, what's higher than the president? Like,
I mean, supreme leader. I'm probably going to be supreme leader.
Wait, no, it's not supreme. It's not a dictatorship. I'm just trying to figure out. Like, yo,
Well, that's because the failing Democrats
wait, what?
in
Democrats.
the Democrats in the House and the Senate.
Wait, no, talking about. It's,
I mean, they're clearly blocking it. It's
not
such
blocking.
fake.
wait, how do you feel about the Black Lives Matter movement, Trump?
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
White Lives Matter.
Wait, no, I didn't. Wait, I didn't. It's,
They're all lives matter.
Wait, no, that's what you can't keep saying that after we say like Black Lives Matter. I want to know.
Of course, Black Lives Matter. I mean, I know a lot of black people. I know a lot of good. I have a lot of black friends. Believe it or not, I
haven't
actually
seen
have.
too many.
I actually have lots of black friends.
Like,
Candace Owens.
Well, no, she.
Candace Owens is a great friend of mine.
Yeah, but she's like not really a friend. According to her, she said like y'all just conduct business. It's not like a personal.
I mean, a lot of women they'll hang out with me, and then I make them pay to say that they'll never hang out with me.
Wait,
so
no, don't,
what?
don't- you don't do that. That's a lot of money.
Oh, I mean, it's
All right,
tons of
Mr.
money.
Trump, I'm pretty sure, it's about time to go. to the fucking.
Talk about me calling out Mike Tyson. Can we talk about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who you got? Let's talk about that. That's who you got.
I've been.
Oh, yeah, we wanted to try that too. Was who you got? So who you got? You or Mike Tyson?
Well. For the longest, I've been calling out Mike Tyson because a lot of people say he has a better back than me, and I got from the inside scoop. I've been boxing, and I heard that Mike Tyson is coming back. I was like, well, tell him to fight me. And, rumors were circulating, and he chose Roy Jones Jr. I get it.
Damn.
Scary. Now,
Touched.
3 things that I know for a fact I can beat Mike Tyson. One, every time Mike Tyson had a big time fight for all the marbles, he lost. Look at Evander Holyfield. Couldn't take the pressure. We know him for biting the ear. Then they stopped the fight. Like Evander Holyfield, guy originally from Canada. The guy said, nah, fuck Canada. I'm going to get a better market over here in Britain. And he come over here with Emmanuel Stewart and knocks you out. Okay? Then you got Buster Douglas. You say you didn't train for hard, but come on, another country. Everybody. You couldn't beat Buster. I fuck women before the fight anytime, and I still win. So don't. So that's one. He doesn't show up in big moments. He looked good. 2, name a noticeable opponent that Mike Tyson knocked out. Yeah, we like to think that he's just like, oh, great. Name a world champion that he knocked out. I'll wait.
He's been some.
No, his whole career.
Damn.
His whole career.
These are Mike Tyson revelations that I have not heard this angle of Mike Tyson.
And the last one, he sucks. I just talk about it. He sucks.
So when you say he has a better back than you, what is it?
No. He doesn't have a better back.
Oh, I'm
He's
sorry.
saying
I'm saying, yeah, they
I saw the
say.
post. I saw the
They
post.
say.
I saw the post. It was kind of disrespectful. That's why I didn't repost it. But I have a better back.
What does that mean though?
Oh, you see this back?
He's like, look, bro,
those
it's
fucking
a
lats.
fucking,
It's the
He's
lag.
got
Yeah,
the
it's all
lats.
this.
He's got
Come on.
the-
you know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
Arnold.
Come
that
on.
Arnold.
If I turn my back to the camera, they be like, "Oh shit, I didn't know you brought Big Bear to
have
the
muscles
studio."
that you
Like that
didn't
kind
even
of
know you had in the back.
We were driving somewhere the other day in
Yeah.
the Hollywood area.
Hollywood
and
area?
I saw they had this fucking thing that said Mount Olympus.
Mount Olympus.
And
yeah.
it's like some fucking nice ass houses or whatever.
Yeah.
You should go over there
Yeah.
with your fucking back.
Yeah, back up.
Right.
Yeah. That's what
He's
I
like,
should.
you know how many push-ups
belong
a
over
day
there.
I do?
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I can
Dips.
pull myself up
Yeah.
on that bar?
Yep.
Pull my chin above it.
Yep, chin up.
Bring myself down.
Yeah.
Do it again.
It could-
You know how many
yeah.
times I can fucking do that?
They don't understand the
A
pull-up.
lot more than Mike fucking Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Okay?
And he's shorter, so
And
he
guess
has better.
what?
He better.
Damn.
Hey, old
Yeah.
man River,
Yeah.
shut it or I'll break your hip.
He's.
Are y'all
know
in
what
the
I'm
same weight
saying?
class?
Well, I can gain 30 pounds for the fight.
Oh, okay.
See,
Well,
his podcast is called Cutting Weight.
Cutting Weight.
He can
Right.
easily.
Gain
Switches
on
to
weight.
gain. Thank
Right.
you. It's all about weight over there.
It's
all about
whose
weight.
hands is calling.
Right.
Thank you. And
You know what I'm
honestly,
saying? I can fluctuate.
stop running, Mike. I'm looking at the camera and say that.
Ooh.
Mike, I've been calling you out on every platform. All right? You 54, just turned 50. Yeah, 50. You just turned 54. All right? I know your weaknesses. I know your strengths. I saw your documentary. I even saw your one-man play on Broadway. Liked it, but I'm not a fan. I just want to let you know that I'm ready. And all that dirty shit you can come with, I'm ready for that too.
But yeah, you should definitely let us hit up the boxing.
Yeah, dude, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down to start training. Like, I'll
Yeah,
pay
bro.
whatever I gotta do
All right,
to,
bet.
to
Where
start
what
doing
part of
that.
town do you stay in?
I stay in Mid-City, LA, but then I train in East Hollywood.
Okay, well,
So
we
it's-
live in NoHo.
Yeah, we
You
live
know
in
where
North
we live,
Hollywood,
so-
right
Oh,
up,
yeah.
right
Oh,
by
wait,
all
right
the
over there?
freeways.
At the
Okay.
Jungle House, so
Okay.
Yeah, that's-
yeah, so we'll fucking come wherever you want us to meet you at.
Meet me in Hollywood, bro.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll
dude.
meet you in
work.
Hollywood.
Just let us
Come
know
on
what
down.
day we'll be there.
Bro,
on
listen,
my
we
lunch
train
and
every
shit.
day. Next time y'all see him on the podcast getting in shape, come cut weight with Malik B.
Shit,
There
that
it
goes
is.
for me too. I'll hit that
Okay.
flyweight division, baby. That atom weight.
I
that bantam weight.
think it's straw. I think it's straw division. Don't give me yourself too much credit. Look, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Shit, I gotta cut weight.
And you know,
But
you know how California
good shit,
feels
man.
about straws.
Nah, thank y'all so. Let me get my phone trying to look for the video. Nah, thank y'all so much for having me, bro. Hell yeah, man. Listen, before I say anything, before I go, these guys are the most genuine guys I literally met on this comedy journey. Always been love and
Appreciate
positivity with these guys. Always peaceful when I'm around them. And I like, man, keep supporting these guys, bro. They're gonna hit big. And the producer, he got purple hair, but much love to him.
LSU, baby.
LSU Tigers,
Tigers.
all the way.
Champions for another year. They
There
you
can
go.
college football.
look at Nate. He's in LA.
Look, yeah, he starts snapping like, yeah, it's
yes,
like
Tigers.
it's a slam.
Tigers.
Tigers.
It's just how you clap without your fucking.
watching the
bullshit.
Tigers.
Yo, that is true.
Yeah, I got
Show them etiquette then. Teach them
Yeah,
etiquette.
It's showing appreciation
I
without
love it.
having to fucking.
Nate, don't break him down like that, Nate.
You
Nate,
know
don't.
what
I
I'm
just said
saying?
you hoes. Chill, Nate. Don't break him down like that.
I don't know shit.
Well, shit, man.
But
Again,
no, so
yeah.
thank you so much, Malik, for coming through,
Thank
bro.
you so much.
That's very nice words of you.
I
Appreciate
appreciate you.
it.
Meant every word, bro.
Hey, well, same to you. Straight up. That's why I'm happy to have you on here. You know what I'm saying? You good dude. Good to see you. Been too long.
I know,
We're
man.
gonna come fucking punch bags and trees and
Say
bump
that.
and shit, whatever we gotta fucking do.
Kick some trees.
I'm about to just tell you, like, hey, today we're gonna hit this goddamn monkey tree.
All right, so today we're gonna call this street sweep.
I need to
And
get
we're
this.
gonna go over here to these tents.
Gonna recreate that. Recreate,
We're gonna get these motherfuckers out of the neighborhood.
recreate a boss room video.
I need to get these
That's
Chinese
what I should
plums
do.
down.
I should go to Beverly Hills, knock on the door. Hey, hands for hire. You tired of the bums? Pay me. They gone.
Oh my goodness. I wonder what that
I just want to take back of saying when I said Nate is the most sweetest guy. I just
Just-
want
Man,
to.
I'm just playing.
I don't reference anything he just said right
I'm
now.
just playing.
It is a homeless problem.
They
though.
do
We
have a
can fix
homeless problem, and I'm here to fix
Right.
it.
Not
So
that
they
one.
let me start doing comedy. I'll bounce bums. I don't give a fuck. But no, thanks for coming, Malik.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
it. Check
much.
out his podcast, Cutting Weight, on
Thank y'all so
the,
much.
the
On all
Spotify.
platforms. Yeah, all platforms.
Spotify, all the platforms, YouTube.
Thank you.
And what's your Instagram?
Oh,
Malik?
Malik, Malik, Bazille, Bazille. I'm trying to get Malik B, but the guy died, so we trying to like take that from him.
You fucking grave robbing.
Damn, that's great, man. That's hilarious.
Well, appreciate it. Another episode of the Bookoo Fiya podcast. Let's end on that one. Put your pussy lips on live. I give you $1,000. Malik B's OnlyFans coming soon, ladies. It's coming soon. It's just It's just videos of him doing push-ups.
One
Going
arm,
off that back.
one arm chin ups.
No, Malik, you should do only hands.
Only hands.
It's just Malik boxing on fucking.
Oh my
OnlyFans.
god, man, that's hilarious.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Appreciate you,
All
man.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good shit.